I've said this many times, that the greatest security of a child is knowing that my father loves my mother. That even comes before knowing my father and my mother loves me. But the security is knowing my father loves my mother and they will never, ever divorce. And so what I always tried to do was find everything I could to reinforce my love to my children's mother in their presence. For example, this works. I think every time it came to Christmas or anniversary or birthday, I'd get my kids together. And I started with saying, I'm so lucky to be married to your mom. I'm just about the luckiest dad in the world to have your mother as my wife. I love her so much. Kids, it's her birthday. What can I do? What can I get her that will really say to her, I love you? And what I did, I included my children in providing ideas for gifts from my wife or for special occasions. And wow, the only problem is my kids would usually come up with pretty expensive gifts. But always out of that, two things came out. One, it reinforced to my children how much I loved their mother. Second, I got some pretty good ideas. Like one time, my one daughter, who was kind of romantic, and she said, Mom loves Italian food, and she loves candles and everything. She says, for anniversary, instead of getting her something, why don't you take her to a really nice restaurant and specially prepare the table? I thought, that's a great idea. So I drove over to Laguna Beach, California, and found this little tiny hole-in-the-wall Italian restaurant, worked with them for special decorations and all, and I took Dottie there. My kids were so excited about me doing it. Why? They felt they had a part in arranging that dinner for their mother. But it said to them, my dad loves my mother. What I do a number of times? Say, kids, you're so fortunate to have your mom. I'm so fortunate to be married to her. I love her so much. She works so hard for us. Kids, why don't we prepare breakfast for Mom, her special breakfast, and serve it to her in bed. An egg and what do you call it? It's where you cut the center out of a piece of toast and put the egg in there. And so a number of times we would get up, my kids, with so much fun. We'd go around, we'd cook the special dinner and have the orange juice. And my kids, I would always take it in. My kids would follow me in to giving it to their mother for breakfast in bed. But you know what I said to my kids? My dad loves my mother. Plus, I was training my children to do the same thing with their spouse and with their children's mother. And then I would do little coupons. And I would write them all out, promising my wife, for example, I will go to the ballet. I hate the ballet. Who can say? I just can't stand the ballet. And one of the greatest expressions of love, when I gave her a coupon, said, I will go to a ballet. Or I give a coupon, I will go to a movie of your choice. I will take you to a movie of your choice. Because she likes all these love stories. I like a little more action than a good love story. And so a commitment to me was giving my wife a coupon that she could, give me at any time to go to a movie of her choice. But all the time it was saying to my children, my dad loves my mother. Look for every opportunity. Sometimes when I would leave home, I'd get up extra early and I'd leave little love notes all over the house, on the toaster, on the door of the refrigerator, on the oven, on the microwave, on the table, on the door to the bathroom, everything. I leave a little love note I would stick there before I'd leave, like 5 o'clock in the morning for the airport. But see, not only my wife see it, but my children get up and they would see all over the house little love notes from their dad to their mother. Try it. You might be surprised what happens.